Hey there everyone, no DMAA here coming at you with a Digimon Ghost Game episodes review. So since the new episode's about to drop tomorrow, I thought I'd do episode reviews for the first two episodes and talk about what we think will happen going into episode 3. So Digimon Ghost Game anime is actually pretty good. I'll just say that right off the bat because I know the reboot for Adventure wasn't the best. It was challenging to watch. So I'm really glad that the new anime is taking a fresh take on what Digimon's all about, taking concepts we already know and turning it into like horror themed stuff and giving us a new cute mascot Digimon, Gamamon. So Gamamon is the new mascot of the anime and the Vita Bracelet. Well, Postmon's the mascot technically, but Gamamon's gonna be like the mascot for the anime because they're giving us product placement with him like and the Vita Bracelet. So yeah. All right. So let's start with what the plot's about. So in the relatively new near future, an innovative technology has emerged. On social networks, rumors are circulating about strange phenomenon whose identity is unknown, referred to as hologram ghosts. Hiro is a middle school freshman at Hazakura Academy who, by activating a mysterious device left behind by his father called Digivice, has the effect of making unknown creatures that cannot be seen by ordinary people, the Digimon, visible to his eyes. Since the day he met Gamamon, this guy here, a mischievous Digimon entrusted to him by his father, Hiro is caught up in various strange phenomena. A man with a sold mouth steals time from human beings. A mummy man wanders around every night and kidnaps humans. So those are the first two episodes, basically. The hologram ghosts are all around us and take us for target. From now on, here's the story of this other side of the world that nobody's aware of. With their friends, Hiro and Gamamon dive into the mysterious world where these creatures live. The with their friends part hasn't happened yet, but it's just Hiro and Gamamon for now. So that's what the plot is. And then the main characters are these three. So they've all shown up in in some way, but Hiro is the main character right now, even though he doesn't have goggles. So Hiro and Ruri and Kiyoshio Senpai. I don't I I don't even think I spelled her name right. There's different spellings for her, but so Hiro is basically the main character. He's the leader. Well, he will be once these two join in, but he has an origin story about his dad being missing, and then his dad left behind Gamamon and the Vita Bracelet. There's still a story to be built on about this, but that's basically the gist. His dad went missing. He left behind the Vita Bracelet Digivice and Gamamon to his son, and then the dad said basically that Gamamon's his little brother and he has to take care of him. Rui is the adventurous type. She has like an it's basically Instagram. Don't know what's actually called TikTok, but I don't know what they call in the show, but it's basically Instagram and TikTok where she has a lot of followers and she's also following the ghost phenomenon and using her account to like record them like looking for it, and then he's following her account. So and then the senpai is basically Joe Keto. He's really shown up being like the older like student like mentor person who's like scared of all the ghosts. So that's his role, basically just showing up and being scared about what's been going on in the episode. So I like the setup so far because it gives us time to build on the characters instead of them being all together within like the first two episodes or even like the first 10 minutes of the episode. Because I know Adventure 2 kind of did it. Adventure 1 definitely did with all 7, and then Kari would come later. So it's a pretty good like slow burn. Like I like it. Take it. It's taking its time. It's very nice. So these are my thoughts on episode 1. So the horror theme works. It definitely works. It's set up like with an intro prologue scene where the supernatural like threat coming on and taking the kids. Like this Clockmon, like the soul mouth, like this dude is terrifying. Look at that. Like look at the close up of his mouth there and him like stealing time from humans. And then this is where Clockmon used to be from Digimon Tamers. Like this dude used to be like chill. He's very nice and helping the kids, and the kids are just like, "Ooh, look great." And then this dude's like, "Ah, I'm gonna eat you. I'm gonna eat your time anyway." Like literally, take it. Like Clockmon terrifies me. Like that, it worked. Like this was my Clockmon. This is the new Clockmon. He's scary. Main character, we kind of already said this. Main character Hero is the focus. Because he's like, yeah, Gamon's super cute too. He's Guilmon basically. He also does a thing when an evil Digimon shows up and his eyes go like demonic or whatever. And he's all like threat. And then there's overall like Vita Bracelet product placement. So the Digivice is basically the Vita Bracelet, and it's pretty cool when you see the vitals like hit, and then Gamamon can do a super cool move. It's pretty cool. Then the opening theme, the closing theme, and the overall music works. I enjoyed the episode a lot. Like everything about this episode works. Episode one was pretty fun. I love Gamamon already. I ordered the dim card like right after the episode aired. I pre-ordered it because so the product placement clearly worked because I bought the product. But I wanted to get his Vita bracelet too, but it sold out like pretty quick. I also wanted to get his figure, but that sold out like really quick too. I think it's because of the product placement. Like it's working. Um, but yeah, episode one was really good. It focused really well on concepts. Like the horror only worked because they reshaped Digimon into like actual creatures that are threats without losing the cuteness of what they are. So Gamamon basically carries the cuteness of what Digimon always is. Like we've always known that Digimon can be cute and be like their stuffed animals and stuff. So the Gamamon's carrying that on, but then the evil Digimon are like taking on more supernatural aspects. Like the intro scene with the like threat, establishing the threat of the episode, and then going about the day of the main character, and then them handling the threat. So it's pretty cool. Pretty basic, simple, formulaic, but it's okay. I like it. So that's episode one. So episode two, with Mummymon, they didn't even have to rely on nostalgia for that one. This dude it actually had a background. He had like motive because the other dude, Clockmon, just did what he did because he wanted energy. He just wanted to eat. He was hungry. He actually had a misunderstanding motive. So this episode worked for the most part. Let's just go into the bullet points here. The horror theme continues to work. So yeah, it was terrifying. The intro scene with the guy walking home from work and then he attacks him and mummifies him. And the main characters are slowly coming into the fold. So I'll swing back to that, but Gamamon's cuteness continues to work. So like they had a lot of scenes together where they were shopping, eating. So the Digimon always being hungry always came back because Gamamon was eating like crazy. Their bond continued to grow. And then let's go into what if that actually was earned. Like Gamamon's first evolution was awesome to the Beto Gamamon. But then was it earned? I don't know, to be honest. I think they want us to think it was earned because of all the scenes of them bonding and just hanging out and eating and then him pretending to be a stuffed animal was kind of built up to the first evolution. So it's like, was it earned? Maybe. I it's hard to say. Just because it all happened in one episode. So but at the same time it's like Digimon has done this before. Episode 2 of the original adventure, Greymon showed up, so you know. Was that earned? Maybe. I feel like it is, but because that's just how Digimon usually works. Either way, Talk no Jutsu was disappointed because Betomon was Beto Gamamon is a champion level Digimon, and then Mummimon's an ultimate level. So clearly they couldn't beat it, even if they like use Power Friendship because he's champion. So he had to use Talk no Jutsu to be like, oh, you mummifying people and trying to keep them alive like that is not the right thing to do if you're trying to be like a doctor because Mummimon's motive was to keep people from suffering by like mummifying them and trying to cure them via like using the Egyptian like pharaoh's method of mummifying people, and that wasn't right. And he realized that was wrong after Hero was all like, "Yo, what you're doing is not cool," and he was all like, "Oh, that's my bad. Hope we meet again, and I'll figure out a way to be a better doctor." So that's what happened. So he had to talk no jutsu out of that, and I was like, makes sense in the sense that you know, Beto Gamamon couldn't beat him physically because he's an ultimate level Digimon, but that was the only way to win, I guess. So it was disappointing either way. And then yeah, so I overall liked this episode too, just because it was a really good build up to their friendship, and then I know the episode wants us to think it was earned that they got that first evolution. I think it's kind of okay because Gamamon has 3 other champion level evolutions coming, so it's like He's just gonna go into the second, third, and fourth later on. Like he has multiple lines. So he's like kind of like a mixture of Guilmon and Vmon in that sense, because Vmon has multiple armored Digivolve lines. So when Gamamon has multiple like champion lines, it's kind of like, oh, he's kind of like a mixture of the new Guilmon and Vmon, basically, because he has Guilmon's cuteness and personality while also having Vmon's like multiple option Digivolve lines. So it's pretty good. I liked episode 2 overall, except for the Talk no Jutsu. I wish there was another way to beat him, like maybe like trap him or something, like Danny Phantom, like trap him in like a thermos or something. I don't know, something like that, instead of just letting him go and calling it a day. But episode 2 worked too. I'm really excited to see where the episode 3 will go this weekend, because last week they had a break and I was really sad. Episode 3 theories. Oh, and this is my new art commission. I'm Shaman King with Yo and Vmon being Amadamaru. I want to show it off, so you'll be seeing this more for Halloween. A sneak peek of it. Yay! Episode 3 theories. Rui will likely join Hero and Gamamon because of episode 2's cliffhanger. So Rui's Digimon is following her around at the episode cliffhanger, and then that's likely set up for her joining the team. So this is my theories on what will happen. Hero and Gamamon will believe Jellymon is the villain of the episode for stalking Rui, but then the real threat will appear. So that's what I think. I think they'll see it because they have no clue that he's probably going to be a good guy. And yeah, and then they'll just say, oh, it's another evil Digimon like Mummymon and Clockmon. They'll like hunt it down. And then we'll find out that the reason for stalking Rui will probably be emotional and or sympathetic, and then they'll team up and beat the real Digimon of the episode. Most likely. Either that or the whole thing will just be a misunderstanding, but I doubt it. There needs to be a real threat. Then how will Rui get a Vital Bracelet Digivice? Hero must be the one who gives her one. I think his dad has multiple Vital Bracelet Digivices in his possession. I think his dad gave him like a lot of them, or enough for the other two. Because I know he has multiple dim cards because he accidentally like put in like two of the wrong ones or something. So I think Hero will have to give her one, so that way she can join the team and have Jellymon in her Vita bracelet. So I think that's what episode 3 is basically going to be about. It's basically just going to be Hero and Gamamon will think Jellymon is the villain, and then the real threat will appear, and then Jellymon will reveal why he's following Rui, and then they'll bond over that, and then they'll team up. Or they might make it a long term thing where Jellymon will run away or something, and they won't actually like be partners yet. But I doubt it because they need to set that up soon, probably. I don't know. Hopefully, Rui and Jellymon just become partners and they join the team, because that way it just gets the series going. But then again, I don't know how many episodes the season has, so it could. I hope they have a lot of episodes confirmed, but until I know how many episodes we actually have in the season, I can't really tell about if the pacing is good or bad. It really depends. So overall, those are my thoughts on the first two episodes of Digimon Ghost Game and my thoughts on what's gonna happen for episode 3. I'm really excited to see what happens with this anime, to be honest, because the Digimon card game is revealing cards for set 8, and Ghost Game Digimon are in it, like Hero, Rui, and Senpai, and Gamamon, Jellymon, and the other one, I forgot the name already. I'll remember when they actually show up. I got their dim cards too, so I'll definitely remember them more as the series keeps going. Um, but yeah, I'm really excited. This is really refreshing. It's like set 8 is a combination of Adventure 2 and Ghost Game for the cards. Like Rui, Senpai, and Hero look really good, and they're tamer centric effects. So it's like, oh, I'm not sure they'll be meta at all, but it looks fun. But anyways, I enjoyed the series. I'm really excited to see where it goes. Thank you all so much for watching. I'm really excited to see what else happens. Yeah, I said that like 3 times, but like I'm just excited. All right, cool. Thanks for watching my Digimon Ghost Game review video. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and there will likely be more as the series keeps going. I'll likely keep doing this on a weekly basis for every episode that comes out. This turned out really well. So, okay, cool. Let me know what you think in the comments, and maybe we'll discuss, and I'll see you next time.